Okay, my name is Marcy Collette, and this is my Creamery Project video. I have been completely obsessed with this creamery for at least 4 or 5 years, something like that. Anyway, I've got 5 kids ranging between 2 and 8. Yes. I need $75,000 to buy a building. The upstairs is completely not done yet. We need to finish that. We need to establish a nonprofit. I've got a lawyer lined up, accountant lined up to help with the paperwork for that. I've got a board lined up, ready to go. We need to buy the building first and foremost. The creamery is located in Biscayne, Minnesota. It's the oldest creamery in the state, and I want to turn it into an art school and retreat center. From up above, you'll notice it looks like a quilt, but up close, it really looks more like this. It's about an hour west of Minneapolis. That may make you think of the replacements or Prince, but it's got great museums, great life all around St. Paul too. Here's the creamery again. We're going to go right into the kitchen space, which is an area I'd like to have classes for kind of old school cooking, breads, cinnamon rolls, lefse, native flatbreads, food like that, jams, jellies. It's also a space where members could can and sell their goods because it'd be state certified. Right off the kitchen is the bathroom area. In order to make this accessible, we will need to build a ramp and we'll need to add bars and stuff so that it was handicap friendly. But it wouldn't take a whole lot to get this part up and running. Now we're going back out here so you can see the gallery space. It's looking down from the bathroom door. Here we could have writing classes and fundraising classes, grant classes, kind of the clean classes, and an area for people to sell their stuff. This is the hand and footprint of the child who lived here last. This was his bedroom. We plan to use this space as kind of a care and learning environment for children while their parents are in classes, or we could do some homeschooling classes and stuff like that. Now we walk back out to the kitchen area and the gallery area. As you can see, we will need to get ovens and kitchen equipment in order to have canning capability and cooking capability. But we'll watch for auctions and stuff like that. Now this is back to the messy classroom area. And this is where we can have, clay classes and painting classes and the messy stuff and get good and dirty in this area. There's exposed Chaska brick in this room and in the next. It's my favorite brick. It was made not too far from here, about 45 minutes or so. It's a local brick for the time. This used to be the coal room, and I kind of think maybe this would be a good spot for potter's wheels and things like that, or maybe even the kiln, or storage for, the different glazes or whatever. We also want to have glass blowing classes, and sky's the limit really as to the kind of classes we can have in this environment. We just have to get the building first and get it up and running. We'll start, of course, with the classes requiring the least amount of equipment and watch Craigslist for an auction sites for free or inexpensive stuff. Now this is a kind of an area between the gallery space and the garage, and we could use this for maybe larger bathrooms with showers for the retreat center or woodworking. This is the area that goes up to the upstairs, which will be the retreat space. As you'll see, the retreat space is completely unfinished. It is insulated, but it needs walls and beds, floors, all sorts of stuff. So this is really where we need to raise some more money above and beyond the cost of the building. But I think up here we could do, I want to have a bunk area so that people with kids can have a space there, or we can work with the University of Minnesota for weekend classes. There's a lot of, it's pretty much an open book, so we're going to need to get someone with a good brain up here to help me figure out how to divide this space and make it the most usable. But it's pretty much ready to go and would be really wonderful. It's got nice views, and we want to insulate it, sound insulate it, so the noise downstairs wouldn't interfere with the work going on upstairs. And there's also a little room off of here that I think would maybe make a really great little recording studio, so we could appeal to recording artists and musicians. It's a nice little town, friendly people. It's about a block away from the only restaurant and bar in the area, but then there's nothing, behind it, and there's some woods around it, which we'll show you in a few minutes. But it'd be a really great, relaxing place for people to recoup and figure out what they need to do and what they want to do with their creative skills. Now we're outside. That's the door going into the messy classroom area. There's an old chimney here that is original to the building. We used to use it to heat it. And we're back behind by the garage. All this area we want to landscape and have gardens to grow food and herbs and the various plants that we can use to dye fibers, because we do have a couple of looms already. Uh, it's just kind of giving you a feel for what the outside of the building is like. Isn't it gorgeous? See, when you want to come stay here for a week or so and just, write or do whatever your skill is, and just a neat detail on the building. I really think this would be a great thing to do. I want to open this art school. The impact of the arts on the surrounding communities economically is always phenomenal. Leads to growth in so many areas that I really just think this could be a really, really incredible place and a great place for artists, a great place for kids to learn about art and parents to keep learning about art. And yeah, I know there's people who aren't kids or parents, but they'd like it too. I just think, in addition to that, the space could be used for weddings and family reunions. We'll have the kitchen space. We could cater events. Have food that we grew on site. There's just so many possibilities, but I need the building in order to do this. I've got the business plan all done. I've been working with an advisor from the Small Business Association on getting everything ready and getting the building. I've talked to the owners. The only option is for me to buy it outright. I cannot rent to own or anything like that. So we need to buy it outright, and we need to get it up and running. This building's been empty for 4 years, and it needs to house something. Like I said before, it's the oldest standing creamery in the state. It's beautiful. It's got so much history, and it's just going to be, an environment that's really, really inspiring to people. Please, please contribute to this. I think it'd be an incredible place for people to come and learn about themselves and what they are capable of doing.